season launch time. And these new wing seasonings are amazing. I'm so excited that we're going to make all four of them tonight. We're also going to make some carne guisada, and that is a Mexican beef stew. Now, normally you'd make that with stewing beef, but I happen to have burger on hand. So we're going to make that with burger. So we are going to dive in. I think this light is probably worse, but you'll let me know. Is that better or worse with that light on? Give me your feedback. Hopefully you can all hear me clearly. I was clear as a bell when I went live in my test group. So let me know. Okay, I am so excited because it's season launch time, you guys. So we're going to talk about every single product in the new season, but we're going to get started with our wings first, and then we're going to review everything else. Thank you, Mary. So Taste the Season collection is everything that's new, okay? Now, if you're new to Epicure, let me tell you what you're being introduced to here. So Epicure is a Canadian company that is in all of North America, and it is the most amazing, delicious seasoning to put dinner on the table fast, to put great, amazing flavor, to not have to worry about how to combine spice blends, to just be able to pick the jar up and know that it's going to be freaking outstanding when you make it. Like you guys. So that's what Epicure is. It's a way to help you basically expand your cooking repertoire and bring amazing flavor home so you can make fast, efficient, delicious meals at home. Okay, so let's get going. So let's talk about the wing seasonings first because these are amazing. Yay! Love that. Hi from California. Okay, ancho lime. We're going to start there. Okay, now I'm actually doing what it says on the jar, sort of. I'm not doing it with um, chicken wings. I'm doing it with cauliflower because it's what I had on hand. That's how I cook. If I'm going to cook something, I'm going to use the Epicure products and I'm going to use them in a different way so that you can get new ideas beyond what the jar says. So, of course, we're going to do cauliflower wings. Now, it says to do a teaspoon, well, equal amounts product and oil. I did a little extra oil because I really want this to be able to coat my piece of cauliflower. And of course, I lick the spoon because it's my food and I can do that. And that ancho lime oil, that'll rock your world just like that. Okay. So I've got my little air fryer basket here. Let me just do a little shift-a-roo. Shift. I need to make some space. Okay, so I've got my air fryer basket. I am just going to take these ones. I'm not going to do any batter or anything for these ones. I'm just going to do the oil. Okay, so I'm just going to take my wings and I'm just going to coat them in this oil. And I don't mind a lot of seasoning because I think it's freaking amazing. If you want it not as strong, just add more oil. So basically, I'm just going to do the end like that because it's going to give me a little punch and I don't have to get my fingers dirty. I'm already going to need to add more oil because I'm pulling off a bunch of the oil mix, but I'm not pulling off all the seasoning. So my oil, there you go, right there. Now, I have to show you these adorable little spoons. I have this set of spoons from IKEA. I did not realize how small they were when I picked them up. Look how tiny those are. But what I love about them is they're so small that sometimes when you put a big old spoon in your prep bowl will just knock over from the weight of the spoon. They won't knock over with these cute, adorable little spoons. So it's the perfect thing for mixing in your little prep bowls. That's all I'm going to do there. I'm going to make a few of each kind, okay? A few of each kind. Okay, guys, that's it. Like, how easy peasy is that? Because it's just my daughter and I, and I can't waste that, so don't mind me. That'll be split on something sometime soon. Okay, now, I did the exact same thing with the jerk chicken. Seriously, good enough to eat right on the spoon, exactly like that, mixed with oil. You add a little more oil, super flavorful with my little cutie patootie spoon. Okay, so I want to know who's tried the ancho lime. And who's tried the old chili lime seasoning? Who remembers when we had chili lime? Basically, ancho lime is like chili lime's amazing big brother, you guys, right? So if you liked chili lime, ancho lime is going to be your newest obsession. It is ridiculous. Yeah, that's a really great idea. Shake the prep bowl. Love that, Trixie. I want to know, I don't see any hearts. Are they broken? Is there nobody here? What's going on? Okay, there we go. Yes, okay, love the chili lime. The ancho lime, newest obsession for you, I can promise you. Chili lime on popcorn. Yes. Okay. Just on my raw cauliflower. Sorry, now I'm munching in your ear. Okay. So good. So good. You guys, that is, what am I eating? The jerk chicken. Like legit, just the jerk chicken in oil on my piece of cauliflower is like a freaking party in my mouth. This is the easiest thing I've ever done. You know what? Like, come on, how hard is my job? I stir some things and I make a lot of noises out of my mouth. It's just amazing. I can't, the flavor, you guys. Like, whoever does this stuff at home office, they're freaking geniuses. Okay? Now, the rest of my wings, what I'm going to do is I have got an egg. Let me move that very carefully. So 2 of my wings I'm going to do in sauces. Okay? So, and I'm going to, so I'm going to be making the Chinese 5-spice sauce and the Louisiana sauce. So with the ones that I'm going to sauce, I'm actually going to put them in a crust. Okay, so we're going to use the crispy crunchy coating. Tell me all gluten-free people are in love with this coating. Like, who's obsessed with crispy crunchy? You can use panko, you can use whatever. Whoopsie, didn't cut it far enough. But I'm going to use the crispy crunchy because it's the best gluten-free coating I've ever had. So for these ones, I'm just going to dip them in egg. Now, I did not thin, oh gosh, I got a hair in my food. Who did that? I always swear it's not me, and oh, gosh, I'm the only one here, so it's freaking me. Don't you just hate that? Okay, so I'm just going to basically put my my cauliflower down into my egg wash. I did not add anything to my egg wash. Hang on, I got to keep my wings on the different sides here so it's like officially kept separate. Yes, you love the crispy crunchy. I'd love to hear that. Okay, so I didn't want to thin my egg out. Okay, so I've just done straight egg wash, going in the middle. I'm basically making a little barrier of crispy crunchy, which is the plain ones. Of course, I did put, if you notice my mix here, I did put SPG in the egg wash so that if we did decide to eat 1 or 2 of them plain, they would have all of that flavor. Okay, so crispy crunchy coating, really one of the best things ever. You could also make a batter and batter your wings using the quick biscuit if you're lucky enough to have some of that on hand. If you're not that lucky, watch for October. Okay, so I'm getting done here. This part's taking a while. I should have done some before you joined me. But let's talk about the Chinese 5-spice. Who's had Chinese 5-spice in the past? I want to see a show of hands if you had it. I know a lot of people have had it and didn't think they would love it. I know lots of consultants that when this one came out, they're like, well, I don't know if I'm going to love that. OMG. Like, I cannot with how good this seasoning is. I would use it on everything. It is hands down absolutely delicious. Oh, yes, Vicky, waffle mix. Why didn't I use the waffle mix? Oh my gosh, Vicky, you are the queen today. I never had the waffle mix on hand, but holy cow, that's a brilliant, brilliant plan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so here we go. We got our last little piece of cauliflower to crisp up here. I'm going to throw that in, and then I'm just going to move all of this out of the way without making a giant mess, hopefully. Hang on, let me find some counter. Okay, I got to get the goop off my hands. Be right back. Okay, hands are de-gooped. Okay, so I want to know who's tried the Chinese 5-spice. Like, let me know who's tried it, who's in love with it, who is like super surprised that they would love with it. Oh, They loved it, and who isn't? I want to hear all about it. I'm going into the fryer with my pieces of cauliflower. Okay, I'm going to start them for 10 minutes. I don't know how long they're going to take. Let me just get my mess off the counter here, and let's make our dinner. Now, I want to show you how I thaw, okay? Because I love using my steamer for thawing, but I want to keep my steamer clean. I usually have to take like a plate or something. So here's what I usually do. Especially if I want to turn around and use my steamer right away. I just thawed my ground beef in a bowl inside my steamer. So now I can pour off the extra blood that's come out of my thawed ground beef. This thawed for 3 minutes. Inside the steamer, you can see it's perfectly thawed. I'm going to throw that in my frying pan here. Let me just get my frying pan turned on. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing off book for Carne Guisada. Guisada. Okay, so my beef has been drained. I'm just going to wait for my pan to heat up and we will get that cooking. And now I could turn around and make rice or whatever else I wanted in my steamer and get this back in service right away while I'm waiting to do something with my beef. So while I'm waiting for my pan to heat up, let's make our other two sauces. Okay, so we're going to make Chinese pot spice, and I'm going to like triple what they say to make because seriously, it's going to go in a bowl tomorrow or something. Okay, so it says for the sauce, 1 tablespoon red pepper jelly or honey, half a teaspoon of seasoning. Well, you know what? I really like it, so we're going to go in with like that much seasoning, which I don't know, that's at least a teaspoon. We'll just go in with some more because it's really freaking amazing. And it's strong. You don't need much, but I want a lot of it. Okay. I need, oh, well, you know what? It's the last of the red pepper jelly. Good thing I'm putting it in order. Let me just scrape all of that deliciousness out of there. We don't want anything left behind. Oh, you know what, guys? 24 years ago, in May, I joined Epicure. And it was because 4 years before that, I had tried red pepper jelly and fallen in love. You can't make this stuff up. I mean, this is why I'm here. This is why I live on a lake. This is why I've been home with my kids for all these years, is because I fell in love with Epicure and wanted to jump into the company. And red pepper jelly is what started it all. I went from booth to booth at a trade show and checked every booth for the best flavor. Okay, so that's really thick. The best flavored red pepper jelly. Red pepper jelly wasn't even a thing back then. It was barely known, and Sylvie was one of the only ones with it. Okay, let me taste. My God, you guys. Okay. That's going to be one of my wing sauces. Yum, yum, yum. Second wing sauce is going to be Louisiana, wherever I put that. There we go, Louisiana. And that one says 1 tablespoon each seasoning, water, and 1/4 cup of vinegar. Okay, seasoning, ketchup, water. I'm going to make a half batch of Louisiana because it's going to make a lot. 1 teaspoon of seasoning. We're going to do a little bit of a sploosh of ketchup. Maybe that's too much. We're going to put in some vinegar. And I'm sure it's going to be delicious. There we go. Done. Got another little baby spoon here. Mix that up. And now I have got a Louisiana as well. Okay, our pan's hot. Let's get our Carne Guisada on, and then we will come back and talk through all the new products, okay? Carne Guisada, one of our newest seasoning mixes, Mexican beef stew. So let's get that open. Let's get our meat in. Aha, it's hitting with a sizzle, which is what you want. You want to have it start with a sizzle. This is 4 hamburger patties, which would be 4 seasonings of beef. So that's why I'm doing it that way. That's how I quote measured to get us a nice perfectly balanced amount of seasoning. There we go. That's going to cook now. So I just want to bring a little bit of the fat off the top of that before I add in my peppers. The other thing I'm going to add is I'm going to add some carrots. Now, this is not what the recipe calls for, but I need to have a lot of vegetables in my dinner. And I have some carrot chunks or carrot sticks left from when my family was here on the weekend. So I'm just going to soften those up in my steamer, start them cooking so I can add them in and just add some more vegetables to my stew. So we're going to throw those in for 2 minutes in there. Carrots take a long time to cook, but that should give it a bit of softening. Okay, let's talk about all the new seasonings. Oh my gosh. Oh, I haven't made this one yet, but it smells amazing. I am so excited. I've been having so much fun using all the other ones over and over. I haven't gotten to it, but it's divine. Okay, let's go, people. Are you ready? Let's talk about the other new products while my meat is starting to cook and my carrots are cooking. Queso Blanco. I gave one of these top secret products to a neighbor who did a favor for me. I gave that to her on the weekend, and she just sent me a message saying, obsessed, I need more. That's how good it is. So super easy to do. Part of the Taste the Season collection. Chicken souvlaki. Our chicken souvlaki has come back as flavorful and bold as ever, but with more in the package. You get more of that great taste, and you get the 3 packages instead of the jar. Okay, Cajun chicken stew, you guys. I've had so many people say that they have made this into jambalaya, Cajun chicken stew. You could just use this as Cajun seasoning. If you love Cajun wings, grab your Cajun chicken stew and make Cajun wings with it. You can do whatever you want. You're in charge. This is going to be your best new Cajun seasoning, and you don't have to make a stew, okay? Keema curry. We made this. It was outstanding. You can follow the recipe, or you could do what I did, which is just the vegetables I had in the house. Absolutely delicious, robust curry. That's amazing. Oh, you guys, my favorite. My favorite. You got to be ready with the applause for poke bowl. Holy crap, have they knocked this out of the park. Y'all want this. You want like 6, 7, 8 packages. I haven't even done exactly what the jar said or the bag said, but it was outstanding. I don't eat shrimp. I don't buy avocado because they're expensive. I just put a bunch of stuff in a bowl and put this on top, and wow. Like any bowl you have, this is going to blow you away. And then you can add on the little poke bowl topper for a little extra sort of seafoody flair. It's not got seafood in it, but it has the taste of the sea in it with some seaweed in it. You can add that and take your bowl to the next level. Okay? But seriously, obsessed, 150% obsessed. I don't even know how many packages I've used already. Okay, so that's that. Let's talk about more. Okay, guys. Have I got something that doesn't? Okay. New products, but this month only. Bloody Caesar drink mix, or Caesar rim trimmer, Bloody Caesar rim trimmer, and margarita rim trimmer this month only as flashbacks. We've had these in the past. People were so upset when they left. It's a niche market, but if you're a Caesar lover or you know one, you've got to buy this now and put it in their stocking. Save it for Christmas, whatever. They're going to thank you if they're a Caesar lover for this seasoning because it is outstanding. It also makes a tomato delicious. If you're just like having a little tomato sandwich or something, sprinkle some of that on. Woo, baby. Okay, let me just check my. There we go again. Let me just check my air fryer and see how cooked my wings are. They're looking good. Need a bit more time. Okay, so this will be 15 minutes when they come out. Let's check our beef now. I don't want my beef to really be broken up well. Now, if I wanted my beef to be really broken up and crumbled, I would use this tool, which is outstanding at that job. I'm going to instead use a spatula because I want to kind of leave chunks like you would have in a stew. And you know what? There's not really any big amount of fat cooking off of this beef, so I'm going to go ahead and add in my peppers. Now, I have an assortment, whoopsie, let me throw some around. I have an assortment of peppers because these were left over. So this is what's going in there. I'm going to put in a bunch of peppers. Let's check my carrots. See if these have softened up a little bit. My carrots, look at that brilliant color on those now after 2 minutes in there. They've got a good start to them. They are perfect to go into my pan, and then I can dump in my seasoning. I'm just going to get all of that started together. I don't know what it says. Let's see. Okay, water. Okay, so I just need to add some water so it makes it soupy. All right, let's do that, shall we? Okay, let's just pour some water in here. I think I'm going to let my seasoning just fry up with my things here first. Just let this fry a bit longer. Bloom those flavors even more. Now this is one for a slow cooker if you're doing it with stewing beef, or you can do whatever the heck you want, like I am. Okay, we still have 6 more things to talk about, you guys. Are you ready? We have more pantry basics, more of the everyday things you use in your kitchen for making your own blends. I don't know how to do that. I don't have a clue how to do that because, you know, I've been using Epicure pre-blended seasonings for 24 years. So you're going to learn with me, or you're going to teach me. You are going to teach me how to use seasonings to make my own blends because I don't know how. Okay, so we have got thyme. We have got oregano, turmeric, look at that gorgeous color, ginger. This stuff smells like you will never go back to the store-dry ginger ever. This stuff's out of this world. Rosemary, I know you use that on focaccia. And cumin. Now, I do love me some cumin. I can smell the cumin notes in the Carne Guisada. It's one of the things that makes me so excited for this meal. Okay, so those are our, oh, sorry, I'm so loud. Those are our pantry basics. Now, let's just review the specials, guys, because you have options. There is Better Together bundle. This is the Cajun chicken stew and the queso blanco and ancho lime and jerk chicken together. So the 4 of those together, 10% off. That's a great little bundle. I got to tell you, my favorite thing to do to add a little kick to the queso, because it's mild, which allows you to add your own heat. The ancho lime added to the queso, you're going to think you went to the moon and back. Trust me on that. It's going to blow you away. So make sure you do that. Yes, thank you, Mary. That is a ground turmeric. Okay, next, taste the season. It's one of everything. So here's the sum up of everything. Cajun chicken stew, carne guisada, chicken souvlaki, poke bowl, oh my God, queso blanco, keema curry, Chinese fried rice, oh my God, ancho lime, like how have you ever lived without that? Jerk chicken, Louisiana, and then poke bowl topper. So that's what's in the Taste the Season. That's 10% off. Get everything for only $64.95 Canadian or $58.50 US. And okay, when you have a $60 order this month, you get your choice of chop salad, easy peasy bolognese, which has the protein included, or the cupcakes free with your $60 order. Okay, so that's what's going on there with Season Lunch. So I want to hear in the comments, what have you tried? And if you haven't tried anything, like what have you tried that you're most in love with? And if you haven't tried anything, what are you most excited to taste? I want you to just blow up my comments and tell me what is going on in your minds out there. Fill me in. Okay, let's check on my beef. I need to turn that up a bit. I got a little bit distracted and it's down too low, so it's barely even cooking. I have my 2 sauces ready. I have a minute left on my air fryer. We are going to put all of these flavors out. We're going to get our little platter ready for our wings. We're going to, let me just smash a few things around as we go. So we're going to have the jerk and ancho lime on the edges. We are going to put our saucy Louisiana and our Chinese 5-spice in the middle. You know what you do when you want to get a photo? You just put your jar on its back and give it a little tap, and then the seasoning sits properly on the bottom of the jar, and then you can lay it on its back for photos. You didn't know that. Works very well for that. They don't just roll away on you. Okay, so there's my Louisiana. There's my Chinese 5-spice. I am so excited. Ancho lime on cottage cheese and pineapple. Oh, yum! 5-spice. Love it, Alita. Okay, let me just clean up more of my stuff. I think I can hear things cooking behind me now, so I'm going to give this a little sizzle. Ooh, there we go. Nice. I got some color on there. Maybe a little too much color on there, but you know, that is what it is. Put in some water. We can have our stewing action created here. Maybe a little more water, because I didn't read how much it was, because I can't read on the package that fast without my glasses on. Okay. So this is just going to simmer down and make a deliciousness. I'm going to turn it down to 4. There you go. That smells amazing. Okay, let's get the wings. Anybody as excited as I am about wings? Like, I'll have chicken wings too, but just wings of any kind with these flavors right now are amazing. Oh, and if you love wings, the lemon pepper wings, it's not part of this new launch, but the lemon pepper wings is outstanding. So good. I use it on all of my trout. Such a good flavor. Okay. Now, we're going to put these ones in the middle here. My daughter's going to be home any minute. Samosas. Yes, yes, yes. I love you, Lori. Great ideas. Guys, these are crunchy. I cannot wait to bite into these ones with the crispy crunchy. They are so crunchy. The non-crispy crunchy, you know, shockingly not crunchy. Now, I don't know which one is which. I'm thinking that's the jerk chicken. So, yeah, interesting, hey? The non-crispy crunchy are basically just kind of steamy air-fried action. They're going to be delicious, but they are not going to be crispy. Oh, yeah, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Blah, that sounds delicious. Sandy, good call. Okay, let me get rid of that. So we have got our wings. Let me just get my little sauce division. You know what? I just want to eat one right now. You're all okay with I eat one of these Chinese 5-spice? Everybody okay with that? You know, if you're not, you better leave now because it's going to happen. Oh, it's hot. It is so hot. Get a little tiny baby one. It's a freaking seal. That. Oh my word. I have the second one. I am so sorry. And you hear that crunch? Sorry. I'm not sorry. Okay. I'm done. Let's check our stew. Oh, I need to leave soon because I need to finish eating this. Okay, my stew needs more water. You know, follow whatever the package says, y'all. Oh, that Chinese 5-spice wing. It's got a heat, but it's like a beautiful, I wish I could describe flavors, but it's like a heavenly party. Okay, that's what's happening. I'm having a heavenly party in my mouth. Okay, so There are my 4 wings. My daughter better get home soon because all the crispy, crunchy ones are going to be gone really fast. Might have to make some more of those. Let me grab my stew and show you what's going on here. There you go. There is my beautiful stew. It smells divine. Let me put that back on there because my pan's yelling at me. And we had a quick summary of all of the different products. I hope you enjoyed this season lunch. And you know what? Did you see what I did there? I made food, mostly follow the recipe, sometimes didn't, just made shit up. And I got paid to do that. Guys, for only $99 in Canada or $79 in US, you can join our team. You can stay home, cook yourself and your family some dinner, and talk about delicious food and help people make better meals. What could be better than that? So get hooked up with us, learn all about Epicure, and think if this might be the little side hustle you want to add to your repertoire and make yourself some extra income. On sale this month. I got to go eat some more food, guys, because it's calling to me. I hope you have an amazing, amazing week, and we'll see y'all soon. Bye. Oh, wait, let's bring my food up. Bye, everyone. Have a great week.